It's a good time of year to get your pets ready for the warmer months. Sally here at PetPizazz gives us the information we need to get them ready for spring and summer.
Okay, so spring is here, although it feels like spring since December. But with this warm weather coming up, even hotter weather coming, a lot of dogs have been left to grow all winter long. And you can't keep that up forever because they come in and they end up being really matted and in bad shape. It's really not the best thing to let them go all winter. We don't have winters that are cold enough that you have to really worry about that. But I understand a lot of people like to grow them out for the winter months. So springtime comes in, sometimes all we can do, any groomers out there, all we can do is shave your pet down and start over. Because once they've gotten really matted and it's to the skin, we can't, the brushing out is impossible. And the only length we can leave is to go underneath the mat, so it leaves them really short. People get upset, but it's like, that's all we can do safely is go underneath the mats and kind of peel off that heavy coat. So it's best to try to have them groomed over the winter. But if not, just remember that you're probably going to be looking at a very closely shaved pet come springtime. You also want to make sure that you've been keeping up with heartworm preventative, flea preventative. We never get a cold enough snap here to get rid of fleas, so that's a year-round problem. There's some great products out there your veterinarians carry. You can find them on Amazon or your vet, but there's a lot out there to do for flea control, and you've got to pretty much do that year-round. You also need to control it inside your house, your car, your yard, everywhere. It's not really a one-time thing or a just on the dog or whatever. You have to really cover all the bases. So those are all good things to do. Nail trimming, dogs have to get their nails done. Even if they're going to go for a few months without being groomed, you want to get their nails done because when their nails aren't done, it spreads their toes apart and it really gets painful, especially for arthritic or older dogs. So nail trimming is just not really, you just can't go for months without doing that. 6 to 8 weeks tops, and that dog's nails need to be trimmed down. So, your groomer, your veterinarian can take care of that. Come and see us, you can stop in. We do that in just a few minutes while you wait. We get those nails done. Another thing I'd like to touch on is when to start grooming your dog. A lot of people will get a new puppy and they're wondering when, and they're thinking he's not old enough. You can always start in with a puppy groom. You can start out when they're just about like 2 to 3 months old. They can come in, we can just get them used to being held in here. They can get used to the sights and sounds of a grooming shop. We can file down those little needles that they have for nails. File those down, maybe trim if they've got excess hair in their pads. Just a few little things can be done as they're growing. But you want to start early so that they're like this baby here. This dog loves to come in, flies in the door, loves to get up on the table and puts up with all the scissoring and the brushing and all. He's great. But other ones come in and it's been a year and they're really afraid, and the whole process is really traumatic. So really good to start very young. Ask your groomer about that, starting when they're little, just doing some little minor things and getting them used to the whole process. And at home, make sure you have a good comb. You've got a comb and a really good brush for the type of dog that you have. And start them when they're young. Put a rubber bath mat on top of your dryer. Your washing machine is a great place. They're up at your level. And kind of get them used to little short periods of time where you're doing some brushing and combing and making it fun. Give them a treat. Don't make it too long so that they run from you when you pick up the brush. Just enough to make it fun. And they'll eventually get so the grooming process is not a bad thing.
Whatever your pet needs, the folks at PetPizazz are sure to help. Give them a call or stop in today.